Well, I'm Murilo Vieira Komniski. I'm a career diplomat, also a activist at the academic level and the cultural level as well, and human rights activist as well. I would say that the main strategy, the most effective strategy, is exactly this multi-stakeholder approach, the think, do, tank, so to speak, putting together government representatives, the academic representatives, civil society representatives, in the sense that creating greater awareness to issues, but also building up consensus. I think that would be the most strategic way to move forward.
I'm Nigel Campwell, and I'm an independent consultant on child protection policies based in Geneva. I think the most important thing to do is to find out what governments themselves think about what their childcare system is like. Would they want to change it, first of all? If they want to change it, then you adopt a strategy of assisting them to do so. If they don't want to change it, but you are aware of the weaknesses and maybe even the dangers within that system, then you have to adopt obviously a different strategy which is much more persuasive, not confrontational, one that takes account of the realities of the country, of all kinds of realities, both the economic realities but also very much the socio-cultural realities of the country. So you have to tailor your strategy really to each country situation and the degree of problems that you have found in that country.
My name is Alexandra Yester, and I work for UNICEF on social inclusion and policy. To press governments for childcare reform, it's important to remind them and to remind politicians of who they're there for. The children, after all, are the future of the country. If they want to make a difference, then ensuring that especially the worst off kids are doing better is how you're going to make a difference. So for us, that's one part of the story, and the other is how they spend their precious public funds. We know that if you invest well in the poorest kids and if you provide appropriate care for kids, you're going to increase the number of productive citizens you have, and you're going to decrease the likelihood of kids who have problems later on as they grow into adulthood. So investing in proper alternative care that gives kids the best start in life is the answer to helping countries to move forward.
Hi, I'm Susan Bissell. I'm acting director of the new global partnership to end violence against children. There are several strategies, I think, that are effective in motivating policymakers, leadership more generally, to affect childcare reform. And I think the first and the most powerful is actually building on good practices, promising practices that exist, and using more of an incentivizing than a shaming approach to getting on board with these issues. I think that the collaboration among and between leadership across borders, for example, is another way. I've seen very effective conversations taking place from leaders from different parts of the world where they share good practices or approaches. I think creating opportunities for policymakers at the highest level to interact with young people, in particular children and young people who are in the child care system themselves. I think those powerful voices of young people can be extremely influential. It almost personalizes the issue, because most people have access to children somehow, either at home or through a niece or a nephew, and hearing those real testimonials from young people is crucial.